Oh yeah, oh yeah. Nice cold, chilly day today, but it's always one worth celebrating. Hello, successionaires, and welcome to the national TV and conference call show, The Road to Success. I'm your host, Professor William Murray, and as always, the God in me blesses and greets the God in you. You know, tonight's show is going to be kind of interesting. I'm going to show you and educate you on how much power you have. And you have a lot of power. Oh, you have a lot of power. You just got to learn how to use it. The power of the mind. That's the topic for tonight. The power of the mind. Universally, worldwide, and universe, the most powerful thing is your mind. Your mind, your mind is one of the most powerful things on earth. Hello, Spans. How are y'all doing? I'm glad to see y'all on. AM, I see that you're on. WM, I see that you're on. See, I wish I could get everybody's name and stuff that's logged in already, but it's not going to give me everybody. But the mind is one of the most powerful things on earth. With your mind, you can do and accomplish almost anything. It all depends on how you think. Your thoughts are your power. And your action behind that thought is your superpower. So you're a super person. See, your thoughts truly are your power. If you think positive, it's going to be powerfully positive. But if you think negative, it's also going to be powerfully negative. Keep it positive. You know, things happen to me and people say, and that helps me doing my show, because I was playing Big West last Friday, which I play Big West every Friday at Westphalia Community Center at from 1 to 6. And this lady said to me, why are you always smiling? She said, you always pleasant. Why are you always? I said, because life, that's how I want my life to be. And that's how my life is. She gave me a compliment by asking me that. Do you realize how powerful of a compliment that was? That was very powerful. I see you out there, Arlene. And see, when you're talking about a superpower, it's when you do positive thought and you do positive things. That's superpower. That is superpower. Now, I'm going to show you the power during this session. I'm going to show you the power of your mind. And it's powerful. There isn't nothing you can't do if you put your mind to it. And you work on it. And you research it. And you study it. You know, told me many, many, many years ago that your mind is one of the most powerful things about your existence, is your mind. I'm going to show you. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you see colors and separate them? Your mind, show you the power of your mind. Your mind moves 930,000 times faster than sound. 930,000 times faster than sound. See, a computer cannot outdo your mind for the very reason that it can't reason. So you can reason. That gives you a power that a computer cannot do. It cannot have. It's incapable of reason. Now, I'm just like I was having a problem getting everything set up on here for my shows, and I had 3 companies I had to talk to. Well, they no longer give you a human to talk to. They're all AI, artificial intelligence. And I'm gonna show you. Tell you what happened. I also did it with calling the airline because my wife and I getting ready to do a trip, and I was trying to figure out the best way to get there, whether to fly, catch a train, or what airline. But when I was calling the companies, you talk to an AI, artificial intelligence, and it couldn't understand what I was asking it to do. It didn't know how to break down the questions that I was asking it. So I kept saying, give me an agent, give me a human, because it couldn't break down and understand what I was trying to ask it to do. And see, for 10 years, I used these companies on my show. But now they've gone to AI, and the AI was basic. It could help me, but when I got down to the nitty-gritty of it, it couldn't do it. It could not do it. I had to keep saying, give me an agent, give me a human. That's something that we're going to have to get used to, because that's there. It's out there. I called the airports, and I was on hold for 1 hour and 38 minutes with Southwest Airlines. I was on hold for 1 hour and 38 minutes to find out they couldn't help me. Well, they could help me, but the price was so outrageous. I mean, God, that was outrageous. I said, oh, no, I know I'm not going to fly Southwest. But you're going to find out the problem that we're going to have with AI, with all the companies now. That's what they're doing. They're not. They've got fewer and fewer people that can help you. Everything's going to be AI. It can't reason. When I got a voice, a human, they helped me walk through it. But the AI couldn't break down the directions to where I could understand it. I'm not the smartest person in the world by no means. But it was amazing how I kept asking them all the same question. And one company I had to call back 5 times. 5 times before I finally got a human. That's pitiful. See, there's one thing that I love that Henry Ford said years and years ago. If you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. Your mind has the power to give you what you want or help you work out and do what it is you want to do, do not use a positive, a negative thing when you're talking and you're trying to figure something out. When you say, I don't think I can, it's the only thing it's hearing is I don't. But you're saying think I can, but your spirit is just hearing I don't. So that's going to make you have issues and problems. Because you already used a negative. So you got to keep everything positive on your mind. Never say, I don't think I can. Always tell yourself, I can. I just have to figure it out. Now, here's what happened. All three, I'm serious. This is amazing. And I laugh at it. That's my ignorance. And I'm saying that, but it's not. It's just I didn't know. I had to figure it out on my own. It took me a minute, but I slowly figured it out. Because from when I was off the air for a year, everything had changed. Because a year ago, it wasn't AI. And they changed the system. They changed their system. So I had to adjust my show and everything that I was doing to the new system. I mean, it was amazing how much difficulty I had when I came back. I'm serious. Y'all don't realize what I have to do this show. Y'all don't see everything I got hanging up here. Y'all don't see everything I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things of electronics that I have to use to do this show. So I know I can. 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 See, your mind. See, God's giving you the power. Hello, Miss Tina. God has given you the power to work things out. The directions and everything is out there. Tina says, good evening, everyone. What you think and what you do behind your thoughts is your power. What you think and what you do behind that, that's your power. I know how powerful I am. I am powerful as hell. The day it was cold. I mean, it is cold. It is cold. I couldn't even go out and shovel my snow because it was ice. And, right now, my balance ain't exactly what it's supposed to be. Because y'all know I'm learning how to walk again, and my balance and everything is off. So I got my nephew to come up and clean off the cars and shovel my driveway. I didn't mind paying him. I'm glad I had the ability to. I can't no longer do it. Not right now. I could have tried it, but I wasn't going to take a chance on sliding and falling because my balance really is not there. And the day was not one of my better days for my balance. I have good days and I have bad days. The day was not a good day. Keep your thoughts positive. And that is where your life will go. My life right now is just so, I don't have anything negative happening in my life. I've got things, I'm getting older and I see things. And when I messed up last year and got thrown into a metal pole and tore my rotator cuff and messed up my back, that was just something that I had to just adjust to and change. I realized as much as I love to play tennis, I can't play tennis again because my back's not going to let me. My balance is not going to let me. But that's just an adjustment I got to make in my life. That's still not going to stop me from enjoying life. I'm going to enjoy life. Keep your thoughts positive. Well, that's which way your life's going to go. I could have got down on it. I mean, I had my moments because I'm so energetic and I'm so used to going and doing this and going there and doing that. And now I can't. So that's an adjustment I had to make in my life. But my positive mindset keeps me going. I mean, I could have hit hard and just gave up everything. But I was determined that I was going to get my balance back. I was going to walk again right. But, I'm working on it. Like I said, I go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. I stretch and do stuff every day. I'm not going to let the situation turn negative, turn to a bad thing. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's my mindset, my mind that's keeping me going. See, here's the thing about your mind. See, now when your mind no longer functions, that is when you are considered legally dead. Most people don't realize, do you know that your mind never, ever, ever, ever shuts down? It never shuts down. Your mind is busier when you're asleep than when you're awake. Most never ever realized, never knew that. Your mind is moving faster and working more when you're asleep than when you're awake. How do you think you dream? Your mind's in motion, baby. One thing I tell people, you've got to turn off that radio. Turn off that ignorant tube at night. Turn out the lights and get that restful sleep. Now, if you want to really relax, take a hot shower before you go to bed. Get in water before you go to bed. And you'll see the difference in how you sleep. You'll sleep more comfortable and more at peace. Never, ever go to bed tired. Always take a shower. You can be tired, but take that shower. That water is a refreshment for the body. Now think about what I'm telling you. See, I'm showing you right now the power of your mind. I told you your mind moves 930,000 times faster than sound. Think about that. And your mind never shuts down, because if your mind would shut down, you're dead. That's the only time that you're legally dead, is when your mind shuts down. See, I'm here to make your life easier and your mind more powerful behind your knowledge and understanding. See, once you learn to control your thought and your mind, that's better for you. That is good for you. It's good for you. The power that your mind has is unbelievable. You're powerful. All you got to do is learn to enjoy. Something that I say, and a lot of people don't understand. I'm here to make your life easier. I'm here. See, I'm very spiritual, y'all. So it means that I look at everything in a spiritual manner, because I do believe in the spirit. Oh, do I ever believe in the spirit? Because what you don't realize is, whenever you go into a room, do you realize your spirit has already been there before you get there? Think about that. You go into your spirit's already there, and you meet someone, you say, wow, seems like I've been knowing this person for a while. Well, your spirit has already introduced itself to their spirit. Learn to use the power of your mind for everything. It's there. Your spirit speaks to you several times a day. You just got to learn to listen. You have to learn to listen. Stop listening to people to reply and start listening to learn and understand. And you will see a change in you. Oh, will you ever stop listening? Just say, well, I got to reply. I got to say something. No, listen and learn. Even a fool can teach you something. And that's how not to be a fool. One thing for sure, when there is a question of where there is a question, there is always an answer. When there is a problem, there is always a solution. What I tell you about problems, you never, ever work on a problem. Never work on a problem. Work on the solution. That's positive. See, now that's being positive. When you work on a problem, that's the negative. But when you just work on the solution, that's the positive side of it. You'll get your answer a lot quicker. And the fact is, in order for you to grow, you must know. That's the reason I'm here trying to give you this knowledge, showing you the power of your mind. In order to grow, you must know. See, now, fact, successful life, a successful business, and happiness, it awaits you. It awaits you. What I tell you about reading aloud or talking aloud to yourself. Your spirit is listening. It's waiting on you to give it an assignment. And it will work 10 times as hard as you to work it out, to figure out that problem, that situation. You are not insane when everybody's talking. I mean, everybody talks to themselves. But you got to do it verbally where your spirit can hear you. Yes, I talk to myself on a constant. And I always tell people I'm having a staff meeting. And that's what I'm doing. I'm having a staff meeting. Because you would be surprised how you'll get answers to things when you talk to yourself. What I just tell you, where there is a question, there is always an answer. When there is a problem, there is always a solution. Y'all, listen to the power that I'm giving you. I'm teaching you how to think to get in and everything that you want, as long as you're really willing to do what needs to be done in a positive manner, in a positive sense. Get the negativity out of it. Negativity, all it's going to do is bring you down. That's why I say you never work on the problem, because that's a negative. You work on the solution. That's a positive. And in order for you to grow, you must know in order to grow. I learned so much from my studies. And y'all saw me last week. I had my great grandbabies, the 5-year-old and 8-year-old. We have so much fun. And I was working with my grandson, my great grandson. He's 8. And I got him to read a book. I knew it would be kind of difficult for him, but I wanted him to read it. And I was teaching him how to read to understand. because he could read, but some words are a little difficult for him right now. But I taught him how to read to understand. Your mind is powerful. Your mind is powerful. And he's not on tonight because he has something he had to do tonight, because he's usually on as Brother Drew. And he always, something like that's in my book that he loves, when it says your mind is a garden and your thoughts are its seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. Think about the power of that. What are you going to do? Grow flowers, positive, or you will grow weeds, which is a negative? That's your mind. Your mind is a garden. You always hear me tell you, I'm proud of the fact. I am not ashamed. I am proud of the fact that I'm a geek. I see things different. I'm always reading. I'm always studying. Because I don't know everything, but I'm sure as hell trying to learn everything. How is your mind, the garden in your mind? How is it? What are you growing, flowers or weeds? I looked at my garden this summer. Wow, y'all should, well, those who know me and go back and look on my Facebook page at my garden from this summer. And I had a fantastic, it was like it was on steroids. I learned how to grow a garden this year. I mean, I knew, but this year I really did what had to need to be done for my garden to grow and bloom. And I told my buddy, because he planted his garden about a month before mine. And mine took off and left his behind. And I told him what to do. So what he's going to do next year, next spring, is what I did. Because my garden was like, it's almost like you can hear it grow. But see, here's the thing you got to realize. See, most people don't know, and I'm going to tell y'all something most people don't know. If you're planting a garden or your grass, anything that grows, it doesn't grow during the daytime. It grows at night. During the daytime, it's taking energy from the sunlight and from the sun. And at night, it grows. Your plants, your grass, it all grows at night. It does not grow during the daytime. It's too busy absorbing energy. Do you realize you're the same way? Do you know that when you wake up in the morning, that's the biggest you're going to be all day? How many knew that? I love my mind and the way I see things, the way I think. See, great minds discuss ideas. That's the reason I'm doing what I'm doing. I've got a great mind. Average mind discuss events. Small minds discuss people. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. I'm going to say that again. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. And small minds discuss people. There is no growth in talking about somebody unless you're talking positive. See, one thing about how powerful your mind is. See, if your mind, you hear me tell you this all the time, if your mind is a weapon, you're unfit to be a slave. I can't be a slave. My mind is one hell of a weapon. I learned something last week, and I had no idea. Terrence, what's Terrence? Howard. Terrence Howard, the actor. Terrence Howard. Did y'all know that he was a genius? He has given up acting. He is into some type of technology that is life, day, universe changing. The man is a genius. I had no idea of who he was and what he did. And look at the comedian just did that thing. What's his name? Cat Williams got 160. His IQ is 163. Do you know how brilliant that is? 163. Oh, password is incorrect. Hold on, y'all. Let me do this. Oh, it's not going to let me key back in. There it is. But your mind, y'all, your mind, now, I'm sitting up here and I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4 screens all at once, and I got my phone. That's my fifth one. And my wife said, baby, because I used to watch TV, be reading the paper, watching a special program, and just doing the numbers. She said, but how do you do 2 or 3 things at the same time? You train your mind. See, your mind can be trained just like a dog. You got to train it. And if you don't train your mind, you're going to be lost and always not knowing what's going on. Now, for those of you that are online, put something in the feed. Ask me a question. If you need me to repeat something or something you know, like I always tell you, if you know something, tell us. I mean, if you learn something, teach us. If you know something, tell us. Lines are open, y'all. Y'all can talk to me. You can talk to me. I've got a number of people online. Somebody else that want to talk to me. And I often tell you, a closed mind and a closed mouth will never, ever get fed. Which is fact. And what I tell you about fact, truth and fact are undefeated since the beginning of time. I'm going to take a pause for the calls here, y'all, for a minute. Give y'all a chance to think about it. And maybe somebody speak to me when I come back off of this commercial break. Y'all know that this show, it needs support. It needs financial support. I want to thank Julia Maynard. She gave me a donation. Oh God, I didn't write and put them down in front of me. I'm going to talk about it next and let y'all know everybody that's giving a donation. I'm just asking you to give $25 to help me keep this show on the air. You are my power. You are my power. See, I'm asking what you're doing. When you donate, you're giving a blessing. And I tell you that life pays its debts. If you want to donate, Cash App, $W Murray. On your Cash App, just put in $W Murray. I'm asking for $25. That's all. You can give more. I wish you would, but give me $25. Just to make sure I can stay on the air. Cash App, W Murray. $W Murray. Facebook. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, Twitter. Not Twitter. What am I looking at? You can call me 240-619-2019 and give a donation, and you will get a receipt. No less legit. None of this money goes in my pocket. It goes toward me paying for this. See, this is free to y'all, but it's not free to me. You can text me at 931-269-1010. And if you want a free gift from me, when you text me, put in Rook, R-O-O-K. And for those of you online, if you want to talk to me live, just dial 218-548-0510, 1950 pounds. PayPal, paypal.me/MM Institute. PayPal.me/MM Institute. If you want to send it to me by mail, money order, or a check, P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland, 20753. That's P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland, 20753. You can email me, and I'll contact you at trts.info1@gmail.com. The Road to Success, trts.info1@gmail.com. Yo, I'm just asking y'all just to give $25. Give me that blessing. Give my audience, give the public that blessing of helping me stay on the air. $25. Do what makes you great and the world a better place. Help me stay on the air. You'd be surprised how many calls I get during a week from my show and how many emails I get. Give me that blessing. Give the public that blessing of $25. You'll get it back in the long run, many times over. Many times over. What I want y'all to do is share this out. Those of you online, because I'm on 7 sites this evening, all at the same time. I'm on 7 social media sites. Share this out. Hit share. Share this out, please. Please hit share. Just hit share. That's a blessing right there. Because someone's going to see this that didn't know. So you're getting information and knowledge. You're giving a blessing. You don't know who you're giving a blessing to. See, that's positive when you do stuff like that. When you donate, that's positive. When you hit share, that's positive. That's a blessing. Life will give back to you. No doubt. No doubt. I love this, y'all, and I use this quite often, by Edgar Albert Guest, where it says it couldn't be done. Somebody said that it couldn't be done, but he with a chuckle replied that maybe it couldn't, but he would be one who wouldn't say so till he tried. So he buckled right in with a trace of a grin. If he worried, he hid it. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. Somebody scoffed, "Oh, you'll never do that." At least no one has done it. But he took off his coat and he took off his hat. And the first thing we knew, he begun it. With a lift of his chin and a bit of a grin, without any doubt or quit it, he started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. There are thousands to tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure. There are thousands to point out to you one by one the dangers that wait to assail you. But just buckle it in with a bit of a grin. Just take off your coat and go to it. Just start to sing as you tackle the thing that couldn't be done, and you'll do it. Positive mind, y'all. That's that positive mind. That's that positive mind. Because you're always going to have naysayers. See, what they're really telling you is they don't believe you can't. They know they can't do it. So they're going to tell you that it can't be done. Hello, Charlene. Glad to see you on there. And my brother, LaRon. How you doing, my brother? Glad to see you online. Post in the feed your business, what you do, and how people can reach you. You never know who's looking for what you do. That's why I say, call me at 240-619-2019. How can I help you? See, that's the most powerful question that you can ask. How can I help you? I'm going to sing as I tackle the thing. And we together are going to do it. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to me. Who out there can talk to me? I see you, Maggie, Shirley, Sheila, Glenn, Ava, WM. That's all I got on that's WM. So I don't know who that is. See, y'all can't see. But I mean, you know, I know a lot of people won't speak, but that's okay. I'm not mad. But your closed mouth and your closed mind will never be fed. Where are you at with your mindset? Where are you? Tell me, where are you with your mindset? Now, I've done, so far, I think I've done 4 or 6 shows. Success Basics, Building Life Success in 2024, The Road to Success. I can't think of the name of all of them, but I've given y'all guidance. And today should have been one of the most powerful ones. I'm teaching you the power of your mind and how positive thoughts and positive sayings and positive things will only give you positive. Do you understand the power when I tell you that I love you and ain't nothing you can do about it? Do you realize the power in what I just said? That I love you, the power that I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm going to love you. I'm always going to love you. That's such a positive thing. It makes you feel so good. Oh, love makes you feel so good. And the fact that I love the world, love everyone, do you know how good that makes me feel? How good does that make you feel when someone tells you I love you? Or how good do you feel when you tell someone I love you? And when they tell you, someone tell you I love you, that is a great, great feeling. Doesn't a day go by that I don't tell my wife I love you? Not a day goes by that I don't tell her I love you. She'll never get tired of hearing it because I'm never going to get tired of saying it. Love is so powerful. Tell yourself, look in the mirror and tell yourself every morning, I love you. Or just tell yourself, period, I love you. Oh, I love me some me now. I love me some William. Yes, I do. That's not being conceited. I love me some me. Do you love you some you? That's a heck of a question, ain't it? Do you love you some you? Mm, mm, mm. But I do. I love you. So you know you're loved by at least one person, whether you believe it or not. And I'm always going to love you. And I'm always going to tell you I love you. That makes me feel good. That's giving out positive energy. Because love is positive energy. It's what you do behind that love. My wife, we've been together now for 31, almost 30, it'll be 32 years in May. And people don't believe this, but you know, we've never had an argument. Not one. Oh, we've had many discussions now. Trust me, we have had plenty of discussions, but we don't argue. See, an argument is a negative. An argument is a negative. And if you do happen to have a slight disagreement, don't raise your voice. Because they're not going to hear you. When they raise their voice, do you hear them? All you hear is their tone. You don't want to hear what they're saying, but you hear the tone. If you speak in a loving manner and a positive manner, they'll listen. Don't argue. Who are you to try to raise a grown child? Your mate is grown. You can't change that person. All you're going to do is make adjustments. That's why we get along. Have I made adjustments? Plenty. And she has too. But we don't argue. We'll have a discussion. I don't never tell her, oh, you're wrong. I just, we'll just talk it out. Because I could be wrong. Because I'm not perfect. And you know something I always tell her? I may not. No, I ain't what it is. I always tell her, I may not be perfect, but I love you as perfect as I can. Tell your mate that and watch the glow that comes over them. I may not be perfect, but I love you as perfect as I can. That's great when someone says that to you. If you want to speak, y'all just speak up. I hear the background. One day I'm going to have somebody's going to call in and go talk to me. Oh, what did I do with them? Oh, I'm promoting my books now. Y'all don't want to talk to me. Did I bring them out? I didn't even bring my books out. I sure didn't. I was going to promote my books, and I didn't bring them out. Nope, they are here. That's okay. I'll do it next week. How can I not bring my books out? Oh, I'm losing my mind. Although that's a small. Oh, here they are. I thought I had brought them out. I have 2 books, y'all. All you got to do is go to WLNspeaks.com/MM Institute. Is that right? Text conference, YouTube, Facebook. Yep. It's WLM Speaks. Is it .com or .info? Well, if it's not .com, y'all, it's .info. And on my website, you'll see my two books, Climbing Success Mountain and From the Mind of William. And next week, I think I want to talk about a chapter that's in my book, Climbing Success Mountain. I'm probably going to read it to you, that small chapter called The Gift. Oh my God, this is so. My mind was definitely in the spirit, in the spirit that day when I wrote that small chapter, The Gift. Page 47 in my book, Climbing Success Mountain, page 47. It's called The Gift. Oh, that is so powerful. And if somebody's online, if you're on social media or you're on live, somebody give me a number between 10 and 110. No, 10, yeah. You can get 10 and 100 and, how many pages in the book? Oh, 10 and 103. Give me a number, somebody. I'm going to give you your affirmation. Because this is my book, From the Mind of William, is a book of affirmations. That's what I tell you. Every day you open it up to some page, and that's your affirmation for that day. If somebody on there, just put a number in the feed. If you're on, just put a number in the feed. And I'll read. What is it?
72.
72. All right. Page 72. Oh, this is your affirmation. Do good unto others. Life will do good unto you.
What is he talking about?
Life has a way of rewarding good. When you do good, life owes you, and life always pays its debt. It may not be instant, but your reward is going to happen. Don't do good expecting a reward. Do it because it is the right thing to do. Know that it is not all about you. Waking up is a just reward, but when you get more, it is life rewarding you. Do you ever thank yourself for what you do or how you are? Thank you is two of the most powerful words that exist. Thank yourself, and life will smile down on you. Do good unto others. Life will do good unto you. That's your affirmation. Someone else got a number for me? Okay, I'm going to open up to any page. What page is this? Page 52. If loving you is wrong, I will never be right. And I always tell you, I love you, and nothing you can do about it. If loving you is wrong, I will never be right. Love is one of the main things that make life worth living. I live my life telling everyone I love you and meaning it. I love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Regardless of how you judge me or see me or talk about me, I'm going to love you. Because it satisfies me and makes me happy and smile. I love to love, and it feels so good. I love you, and if loving you is wrong, I will never be right. That was page 52. Somebody want to give me a number? I got a lot of people online. Just do a number. It don't matter. Okay. I won't do no more. Let me see what my last page on this book is. And this is a fact, y'all, right here. It says, damn right, I'm different. I realize everybody else is taking. Yep, everybody else is taking. Stop trying to fit in where you don't belong. You were born specially to serve a certain purpose. You can't live a life to satisfy others, just to satisfy you. You are missing your purpose and denying the world you. You can't be someone else and be yourself. Damn right, I'm different. I realize everybody else is taken. Wow. That's page 102. That's the last page in my book. I mean, I've got other pages, but it's private stuff, personal stuff you got to read to get it. I don't really like all these people on. Nobody want to even just stick a number in the. That's okay. I'm not mad. That's I love you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Well, it's that time of the evening, y'all. So I'm going to close with what I always tell you. If you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. It's not going to matter whether I'm pushing or I'm pulling. Y'all, we're going to get there together. And fact and truth are undefeated since the beginning of time. And fact is, I love you. And the truth is, ain't nothing you can do about it. So I'm telling you, until next time, God bless. And keep working on your road to success. Y'all hit share and be sure to tell Lottie Dottie and everybody about this show. And give a donation, y'all. Just $25. $ W Murray on Cash App. That's the easiest way to do it. $ W Murray. Until next time, y'all. God bless.